guys, so this kind of came out from left field for me, but apparently Bungie has or Destiny has a Instagram in which they have been releasing new exotics, essentially. So that's what this video is going to be. It's going to be going over the new exotics, but also I was right. Well, a couple days ago, I made a video talking about these badass new Hunter Gauntlets that kept coming up in the Game Informer trailer thing. And I speculated that this exotics perk was going to be granting you 2 grenades. I was right. That's also one of the pictures that they released on Instagram. Also, this video will maybe have a part 2 if they release more. But currently, I think they only released 5. If I'm not mistaken. I might be. But anyways, we're gonna start with the one that I love the most and the one that gets me so hyped and so excited, which is the sealed Amahara's grasps. Now, if this wasn't already badass enough, we find out that it is one of the Amahara pieces. So now if you're new to Destiny and you do not know what the Amahara is they are like the dragon race of Destiny. If you guys don't know some lore on them, basically the Amahara were like this lizard race that always kind of tempted the Guardians to somewhat do bad things. But with Guardians wearing these relics of the Amahara, it turns out that's not really what they wanted. Amahara are just basically infatuated with the idea of you ascending, which usually means, you know, basically they have some sayings like, you know, surround the world with teeth, or you know, help me ruin the world with teeth. But basically that just means, you know, their ascension, you know, you basically trying to, yeah, but you trying to get something, you trying to succeed, you trying to push forward and conquer. So that's what their kind of aspects are, at least, or that's what they kind of talk to you about. But the thing about the Amahara and all the relics, they whisper to Guardians, and that's what they're known for, is these relics kind of, it almost sounds like they push Guardians to do some crazy shit, like they make them bloodthirsty almost, which is exactly what the Amahara sound like in terms of what they were like, is really like monsters and like animals that wanted nothing more than to conquer. But that's just my sense, and I'm not sure if that's lore, because I've watched a ton of videos on the Amahara, so I'm not sure if it's speculation or lore. I'm pretty sure you couldn't get that speculation unless you dived into some grimoire and then found out some lore. At least they kind of connected that. Anyways, so what these gauntlets do is they give you, I'm gonna read the special weapon text. Fuck that, let's read the actual description of the exotic itself. Plating the Amahara's bones in silver helps quiet the auditory hallucinations. Oh, bearer of mine. I love that ending part because it's kind of like, it's like you're saying that to yourself, but then it's really like that's their key words, if you know when you're talking to an Amahara, or if an Amahara is talking to you, is oh, bearer of mine. Which is really neat. It's kind of like sinister in a way. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, we've got the actual main exotic and what this does. So another thing that's pretty cool is all the new exotics seem to have 2 exotic perks, kind of. Like they have the main thing it does, and then it has a side bonus, which is kind of cool. Hunters. This sealed Amahara grasps are filled with nightmare fuel. They will provide you with an additional melee charge, and your melee damage will have a chance to reload your primary. So this is really, I gotta test it, so we don't really know for sure. But if you guys do not know, it does say, well, first of all, it does say a melee charge. So this will work with gunslingers or blade dancers, so you'll be able to blink, teleport, melee twice, which is probably pretty powerful. Give and take, that's not the biggest teleport for blink, but anyway, the thing I'm not really sure about, and the thing I think I want to test, is it says doing melee damage has a chance to instantly reload your primary. So for the new Night Stalker class, our grenades are actually a smoke bomb. Now, our smoke bomb has an augment on it called Smog, I believe, which changes it to a DOT effect. So it makes an aerial effect of smoke that can damage enemies over time. So I'm not sure if this will be affected by that perk. So if we have Smog and, you know, an enemy sitting in a cesspool and they're constantly getting DOT effects, so damage, 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 if it's going to constantly keep flipping that coin for you to instantly reload your weapon. Now, this would be pretty overpowered with a weapon with a fairly big clip. For instance, the voice in my head, Monte Carlo. Whatever that weapon is where it's got like a blade on it, with that weapon that's a machine gun that has like 30 rounds, you firing that weapon, you getting a kill, and then maybe having another grenade just back, it would just synergize so well. That's my favorite part about this game, is just making a death build. I'm already thinking real hard about what that could potentially be. But anyways, yeah, that's just really cool to me. I think that's phenomenal, and I really hope it does work in that way. Plus, the coolest looking armor in the game to me. It's like the Amahara, which is bone, but then it's silver. So it means it's like really shiny and you can see it's really noticeable. Oh, so cool. Also, there's some guns. We'll go over that. Let's go through all the armor, then we'll leave the guns for later, because I want to talk about the guns, because the guns are pretty amazing. And then we got kind of a gimmick, the Alchemist Remnants. I hope I'm saying that right. Remnants, maybe? The Alchemist Remnants? I don't know. Words, I'm off like that. Anyways, its special exotic description is to research the world piece by piece, thought by thought. All it takes is a little reshuffling of particles. Kind of weird. So before we get into the weapon and special abilities, I'm not sure if this is there's the anime Fullmetal Alchemist. I don't think they're gonna jump into that realm. I just think they're going off general alchemist stuff. So if you don't know alchemists, there's like a long myth about them being able to turn like something into gold, like an element into gold, which is a neat little thing, like dirt into gold or wood into gold. It's something like that. We'll explain it here. So this is a special exotic perk in its entirety. So yeah, reshape the world and turn iron to gold with the Alchemist's Remnant. Yeah, see, it's iron, not wood. I don't know what I was talking about. Anyways, that's still pretty cool. If you guys wonder what that slapping sound is, I'm wearing shorts, which never happens, and you guys can hear my butter thighs. It's weird, yeah. Not enough information, I know. Let me go on. Sorry. Collecting primary ammo will give you a chance to gain Glimmer. Glimmer is not that hard to get. You can do, like, there's actually a way to farm it, so that's kind of a meh perk to me. But then this next perk, then like the other perk basically, is actually kind of cool. It's in multiple perks though. It's one of those perks that are shared between classes, but there's going to be another additional thing that's going to be specific to that perk, I think. Because this perk is in the Titan one we're going to look at next. Orbs collected when your super is full recharges your grenade and melee. That's actually really cool, especially with the new exotic gun we're going to go look at. One of the new exotic guns we're going to go look at actually has a chance to drop you orbs. So it's kind of going to be orb explosion or something. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, so then we got the Titan one. I'm not going to even try that name. You guys got it. If you guys want to read it, then boom, it's there. The exotic description is: this barely understood golden age technology once held aloft the floating gardens of Parmo Mons. I have no idea what that is. Now it stops bullets. Pretty clever. Now, aesthetically, all the other ones look pretty cool. Hunters being the best. But then there's the helmet that kind of looks like there's gears in there, but the texture looks kind of meh. Like, you know, it looks like it's been, like an image has been pasted over there instead of it being actually in the helmet, but who knows? Maybe it looks different when in game. We don't know. Anyways, its special exotic perk is: I have information, but I do not know yet if you are the one it is meant for. By the way, if you don't know, Exer is reading all these to us, so in his voice, if you will. Titans, fly like the shadow with the helmet. Now this is actually pretty cool. Aiming your weapon while in the air will hold you in place for a moment, for a short time basically. Now, one thing I want to talk about, that this perk could potentially be insane. Titans in the Destiny right now are actually the fastest, one of the fastest characters in the game, like up in the almost first place, if not first place. Because they have this better control skill that if you tap it 3 times at the perfect time, you can slingshot yourself forward or in any real direction, and it's crazy. So for snipers, for instance, you could like be lunging yourself across the map, and then just by aiming down your sights when you get your target, you'll just immediately stop, which I think would be, for like some hardcore snipers, would be absurdly good. And then it also has that perk where it's when your super is full, you gain energy from orbs. By energy, I mean like melee energy and grenade energy, which is pretty neat. Also, in one of the Game Informer clips we've seen a Titan that was able to float for a brief moment, but he was playing Sunsinger. So it looks like he probably was wearing this helmet. A lot of people were speculating that the gun itself was what's giving him the ability to pause in the air, which I don't think is the case, considering this is the perk. Exactly right there. So that's a thing. Anyways, on to some guns, because that's what we really care about. Not really. I cared more about the sealed Amahara grasps. Those are the things I care about. Also, another note, those things look like it's made to kill a werewolf. Like I could stab a werewolf with my claws and he'd just fucking die. Anyways, let's start with the Teslo. The Teslo is actually one of the Queen's weapons she's gonna give us, but I do believe it's actually made by the same people who made that one gun, voice in my head, Monte Carlo. Yeah, it's the PS4 exclusive, PlayStation exclusive gun. It's, god dang it, I can't remember the name ever. Teslo Exotic Fusion Rifle. Visions of a Queen's Harbinger yet lingering among Saturn's moon. Its special exotic perk and text. And end will come, Guardian. Bring it about sooner with Teslo, a vestige of the Queen's Harbingers. This fusion rifle will attach projectiles to your foes and detonates with a deadly void blast. Multi-kills will give you orbs of light, or will drop orbs of light. That is pretty crazy, considering it's not that hard to get a multi-kill with the fusion rifle. Yeah, it's pretty crazy if that's actually gonna be a thing. Then again, actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of hard if you're doing like a strike when you're fighting a boss. Say, for instance, we're fighting the troll monster on the moon. It would be pretty difficult to actually get a collateral, you know, 2-in-1. So, maybe that actually is not. Maybe that's balanced. Probably is. By the way, it all ends it with Extra Agent of the Nine. So Zerg is saying this to us, so he is kind of trying to sell us this weapon, which is kind of cool. But then we get to the best exotic weapon thus far, which there's only 2, so whatever. Oh, but I love shotguns to pieces, and there's one little thing that it says in the description for the exotic that just shoots me over the moon. But nevertheless, let's read this special weapon text. My mother had a shotgun we called the chaperone. Kept us alive out there before we got to the city. Amanda Holiday. Now, I think Amanda Holiday is the blonde lady who sells us ships. She is the one right beside Dead Orbit. You guys know what I'm talking about? Hopefully. Oh, I hit my mic. Great. You must adapt to persist, Guardian. The Chaperone exotic shotgun fires a single slug shot and grants agility boost when equipped. I'm not sure if that agility boost is at a meta multi-tool level, but I really hope it is. Like, this will be ruthless in the Crucible if that's the case, if you can move with that speed. But also, this is the thing that I'm really curious about, is it says a slug shot. Now, I'm not sure if it's Destiny's way of a slug. You know, I believe there's a couple perks in the shotgun skill tree where a slug, it's basically just increasing their pellet radius, so it's bunching them tighter together. But if it's actually a slug, then a slug is like a giant ass beanbag. If you guys don't know, it's like a normal shell is just gonna fire a bunch of like little tiny beads, where a slug is like a beanbag filled little thing that's gonna, like, it can go through a tree pretty much. It's that much of a bang. So that makes me really hyped for people that are able to use this in Crucible, or use this. I'm really hoping it can put down an elite captain if you get a crit right on the head. I think that'd be amazing if this was that gun. If this was a kill switch, I'd be through the roof. But that's not where the exotic perk ends. Your precision kills will grant a brief increase to handling, range, and fire rates, and stability. That's pretty insane. I'm not sure how much, like, I'm not sure what the cap is too. Like, if you're just mowing down people, well, like shooting them in the head, will you get like absurd fire rate? Because if that's the case, then damn. I don't know. This weapon has the potential to be stupid powerful, but also has the potential to maybe be like, I don't know. We gotta see. Again, with that slug, if that slug doesn't do enough damage, then like this thing hopefully will replace my dry rot, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. My throat is like hurt. Like, oh. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you guys are wondering why my face maybe looks flustered, I just chugged a lot of water. Because my throat's kind of hurt right now. But that was an amazing surprise. I didn't even expect that. Tomorrow, by the way, or maybe today. It's probably today. Because I gotta edit this video. May take a while. But anyways, that's when the live stream is gonna be happening for Destiny. It's on Wednesday, and check in the description. Not description. Go just search up Destiny Bungie on Twitch, and you'll find it. And it'll be in past broadcasts. Just go watch it there. It's great. I hope it could be. I don't think they could ruin it. I think if they show some exotics, if they yeah, it'll be great. I think. I got legit fangs. I was noticing that in the video. Do you guys have that? It's like legit fangs. But yeah, guys, that's gonna go and end this video. Essentially, it was just us talking about the new exotics, and again, there might be a part 2 if there is going to be any sort of updates. Like, they may be releasing more exotics throughout the wait for waiting for Taken King. They may release more. But I would imagine this was kind of a setup for what they're going to be showing in the strike that we're gonna see tomorrow, or for today for you guys probably. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go edit my butt off. Got some Witcher, all that stuff to edit. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys had an amazing day. And there, guys. Never used the amazing day one, but hopefully you did. Bye.